Brilliant run by Hazard! Oh, that is absolutely phenomenal!
Picture this. One man with the ball, 5 defenders ahead of him, and a stadium holding its breath. What happens next? If it's prime Eden Hazard, you already know the answer. He glides, he dazzles, and then, boom, goal. This is the story of Eden Hazard's reign as the undisputed king of the Premier League. In today's video, we're diving deep into the magic of Eden Hazard. We'll explore his greatest moments, his incredible stats, the tactics that made him unstoppable, and his enduring legacy. Trust me, by the end of this, you'll see why Hazard is one of the Premier League's all-time greats. Setting the scene, the arrival of a star. It all started in 2012. Chelsea had just won their first Champions League title in dramatic fashion, and the club was riding high. Amid the celebrations, an announcement from Eden Hazard sent shockwaves through the football world. On Twitter, he famously declared, "I'm signing for the Champions League winner." It was bold, confident, and the perfect reflection of the player Chelsea was getting. Before arriving in England, Hazard had already made waves at Lille. He was a 2-time League One Player of the Year and had led Lille to a historic league and cup double in 2010-11. At just 21 years old, he was already a phenomenon, and Chelsea weren't the only club chasing him. Manchester United, Manchester City, and Real Madrid all wanted his signature, but Chelsea won the race, and Hazard was ready to take the Premier League by storm. A dream debut. First impressions matter. Hazard didn't take long to make his mark. In his very first Premier League game against Wigan Athletic, he set up Branislav Ivanovic for Chelsea's opening goal with a perfectly timed through ball. Minutes later, he earned a penalty that Frank Lampard converted. 2 contributions in 6 minutes. It was the perfect introduction. By the end of his first month in England, Hazard had already racked up 6 assists and a goal, earning him the Premier League Player of the Month nomination. Chelsea fans knew they had a gem on their hands, but even they couldn't have predicted just how bright that gem would shine over the next 7 years. The rise of prime Hazard, master of the Premier League. As Hazard grew more comfortable, his game evolved. The 2013-14 season saw him notch 14 Premier League goals, and he was named Chelsea's Player of the Year for the first time. But it was in 2014-15 that Hazard hit his peak. Under Jose Mourinho's management, Hazard became the centerpiece of Chelsea's attack. His stats that season were astonishing. 14 goals and 9 assists in the Premier League. The most successful dribbles in the league, 180. 102 chances created, more than any other Chelsea player. But it wasn't just about numbers. Hazard delivered when it mattered most. His goal against Manchester United, a calm penalty against Crystal Palace to seal the title, and a stunning solo effort against Arsenal. All of these moments solidified his reputation as a big game player. The numbers don't lie. Hazard's statistics. Let's take a moment to appreciate Hazard's incredible numbers during his time in the Premier League. 245 Premier League appearances, 85 goals, and 54 assists. Over 1,000 successful dribbles, the most by any player in that period. 15+ goal contributions in 5 different Premier League seasons. In all competitions for Chelsea, Hazard registered 110 goals and 92 assists in 352 games. That's a direct contribution in almost every other game. It's no wonder he was Chelsea's Player of the Year on 4 separate occasions. And on the individual awards front, Hazard cleaned up. 4 PFA Team of the Year selections, the PFA Players Player of the Year in 2015, and the FWA Footballer of the Year in the same season. Hazard wasn't just performing, he was dominating. The magic of Hazard, skills, dribbles, and big moments. Hazard wasn't just effective, he was electrifying. His dribbling was poetry in motion. Whether it was dancing past 3 Liverpool defenders in the Carabao Cup, or making Arsenal's backline look like training codes, Hazard had the unique ability to make world-class defenders look ordinary. One of his greatest strengths was his balance. Despite being heavily fouled, He was the most fouled player in the Premier League for 6 consecutive seasons. Hazard rarely went down without a fight. His low center of gravity and incredible strength allowed him to hold off defenders who were twice his size. And let's talk about those solo goals. Whether it was the slalom against Arsenal in 2017 or the thunderbolt against Liverpool in 2018, Hazard had a knack for creating something out of nothing. These weren't just goals. They were moments of magic that left fans speechless. Trophies and titles, a glittering career. Hazard's brilliance wasn't just about individual moments. It translated into team success. During his time at Chelsea, Hazard helped the club win 2 Premier League titles, 2014-15, 2016-17, 2 Europa League titles, 2012-13, 2013-14, 1 FA Cup, 2017-18, 1 League Cup, 2014-15. His performance in the 2019 Europa League final against Arsenal was the perfect send-off. 2 goals, 1 assist, and a 4-1 victory. Hazard left the pitch as a Chelsea legend. Tactical brilliance, the brain behind the magic. Hazard wasn't just a flashy dribbler, he was a tactical mastermind. Under Mourinho, he thrived as a counter-attacking weapon. Under Conte's 3-4-3, he became the creative spark that connected midfield to attack. And under Maurizio Sarri, Hazard was given complete freedom in a more fluid attacking setup. Wherever he played, Hazard adapted. He wasn't just a winger. He was the creative heartbeat of every system he played in. Challenges and resilience, rising above it all. Despite his brilliance, Hazard faced relentless challenges. From constant fouling to carrying the weight of Chelsea's attack, he handled it all with grace. Even in seasons where Chelsea struggled, Hazard delivered, like in 2018-19, when he registered 21 goals and 17 assists despite the team's inconsistency. The legacy of Eden Hazard. So, what's Hazard's legacy? He wasn't just a player, he was an entertainer. He gave fans moments they'll never forget, from dazzling runs to match-winning goals. In an era of data-driven football, Hazard reminded us of the beauty of the game, the unpredictability, the flair, the joy. Eden Hazard may have left the Premier League, but his legacy will live on forever. What's your favorite Hazard moment? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep loving the beautiful game.